Alert! Couples are mirroring each other's mental health diagnoses more than you probably realize, and this pattern is raising eyebrows across the globe. Recent findings reveal that if one spouse is diagnosed with a psychiatric disorder, the chance that the other partner has the same or a related condition soars. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this simply two people bonding over shared struggles? Or is it a sign of deeper social and genetic forces at work? And this is the part most people miss. This trend persists not only across countries but also through generations. A sweeping new study published in Nature Human Behavior analyzed health registry data from more than 14.8 million individuals in Taiwan, Denmark, and Sweden. Researchers focused on 9 major psychiatric diagnoses, including schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, depression, anxiety, ADHD, autism spectrum disorder, OCD, substance use disorder, and anorexia nervosa. Across all 3 nations, spouses were significantly more likely to share the same diagnosis than to have unrelated psychiatric conditions. Why is this happening? Scientists agree that both genetic inheritance and environmental influences shape mental health, but the exact mix remains murky. The investigative team led by population geneticist Chun Chia-fan found that when one person receives a diagnosis, the odds of the other spouse being diagnosed rise markedly. In fact, couples often matched on the exact same disorder more frequently than they paired with someone with a different mental health challenge. Shocking as it sounds, this phenomenon held steady across birth cohorts from the 1930s through the 1990s, even though mental health treatment has evolved dramatically in the past half-century. Only obsessive-compulsive disorder, bipolar disorder, and anorexia nervosa showed notable variations in patterns between Taiwan and the Nordic countries. For example, Taiwanese couples were especially likely to both have OCD compared with their Danish and Swedish counterparts. So what's fueling this surprising similarity? Although the study didn't directly test causes, Fan and his colleagues proposed 3 leading theories. 1. Attraction through resemblance. People may gravitate toward partners who share similar life experiences and symptoms, creating a comforting sense of understanding. For example, 2 individuals who have faced social anxiety might feel an immediate bond at first sight. 2. Convergence over time. Living together can shape behaviors and mental states. A spouse without a formal diagnosis might, under daily shared stressors or habits, develop symptoms that mirror the other's condition. 3. Limited dating pool. Societal stigma around psychiatric disorders can narrow romantic options, making individuals more likely to end up with someone who shares the same label. Veteran psychiatric geneticist Jan Fullerton from the University of New South Wales adds that environmental pressures and social stressors could tip the balance for someone with mild, undiagnosed symptoms, leading to a formal diagnosis once they're in a partnership. Here's the controversial twist. Some experts worry that pointing to stigma as a driving force risks blaming the victims of mental illness for their own social isolation. Others argue we must confront this bias head-on to broaden support networks and reduce isolation in romantic life. What do you think? Is it natural selection of similar minds, shared life circumstances shaping both partners, or a societal barrier shrinking a person's dating pool? Do these theories ring true based on your own observations? Share your thoughts and join the debate below.